So there's currently 3 mythic items in Fortnite. You have the Havoc pump shotgun, you have the Havoc assault rifle, as well as the overcharged pulse rifle. And you probably know where to get them, but there's actually a few tips that you want to know for approaching these items and for gaining these items in game, because it's not as linear as you would think. So first things first, you can't just get these mythics at any point in the game. You can only do these at certain times in the game. Once the first zone is closed in and the first circle has a zone around it, you'll be able to see that there's 3 bosses around the entire map. These 3 bosses are in Mega City, Shattered Slabs, and Brutal Bastion. They're all the same boss, and all you have to do is take out the boss, and then you'll be able to get the Havoc assault rifle. Now the Havoc assault rifle is the first mythic that you can obtain, and the easiest one to obtain. After that, you can get yourself the Havoc pump shotgun. In order to get the Havoc pump shotgun, you need to pick up the key card that you got from the boss, from taking out the boss, and you need to open the vault. If you're playing trios or other game modes, there will be more Havoc pumps in the vault than you would initially think. If you're playing solos, there'll be 1 Havoc pump in the vault. But if you're playing trios, for example, I was playing trios no feels the other day, there was 3 Havoc pumps in the vault. So if you're playing with your friends, all of you can have the mythic shotgun. This is good, but it's also bad as well, because it means you can roll up on a team of people who can all 1 pump you in any game mode. Lastly, before we get into a few little bits and tips, when it comes to the final mythic, the overcharged pulse rifle, you can get this from the spawning island of Loot Lake. So the island spawns in when 3rd zone comes in as well, and this can be anywhere on the map, but you can just open up your map and see where that is quite easily. All we have to do to gain this mythic is capture the point, so capture the POI on top of it. You can either take a zipline up or you can take a rift up in order to get on top of the island, but this is the easiest one to obtain, and in my personal opinion, the most OP. Now it comes into a few tips about these mythics. This is what you want to know. The Havoc pump shotgun, if you didn't know, can do a max of 250 damage. This means in build mode that it can hit less than a full damage shot and still take someone out. So this item is really OP, and it's really OP in 0 build mode as well, considering that having 250 HP means you can still die. When it comes to the Havoc assault rifle, this is a brilliant assault rifle, but it's actually not the best mythic in terms of assault rifles. The overcharged pulse rifle mythic is actually the best assault rifle to use, because it works best as an SMG and also as a long range gun. It does a lot of damage from long range, but it has a super slow rate of fire when aiming down sight. So it is a trade-off. So this is the way I use it. If someone's super far away, I would use the overcharged pulse rifle to hit a few good shots on them. The headshot multiplier is nuts, so you can hit an easy 48 on someone. If someone's a little bit closer to that medium range, then I would use the Havoc assault rifle to spray them and beam at them. It's only when they're super far away I'd use the overcharged pulse rifle. And then when they become in that super close range, then you can use the pump and then quickly switch to the overcharged pulse rifle, using it as an SMG. This is going to be a lot more effective than using an SMG or a pistol as your secondary weapon. When it comes to looting the vaults, the best one to loot is Shattered Slabs. For some reason, this vault is the only vault in the entire game that you can break all of the floors of. Why is this good? Well, this is good because if you just destroy the floors of the entire vault, then all of the gold will drop. So you don't have to spend a lot of time farming all that gold. So this is why this vault is really useful. The other thing to note here as well, when you open the vaults, you get yourself 2 slope juices. Now the slope juices have gotten a massive buff recently and can heal you up to 240 HP, 240 health over a period of 20 seconds. It gives you 12 HP per second total. This is the best heal in the game by far. This even ranks better than chug splashes at the moment. And if you're currently playing the game and you're trying to run a really good loadout, I recommend carrying both the mythics and then carrying yourself a kinetic blade for movement. If you don't know how to use this item, I've got a great guide on it and how to exploit into boxes as well. And then on top of that as well, you want to be carrying the slope juices. If you can carry 2 stacks of them, so you can have 3 or more, then that's great. But if you can only carry 1 stack of it and then a stack of splashes, that's great as well. And then if you're able to get yourself the overcharged pulse rifle, I'll drop the mythic Havoc assault rifle so you can carry 2 slots of heals. But if you want to have a bit more fun with it, like I've been doing recently, I've been carrying every single mythic, then carry all 3 of those guns as well as the kinetic blade and then the slope juices, and try not to take too much damage. If you do take a lot of damage and then you have to heal and then you don't have any heals left, be very mindful of where you can get heals in the game. Things like gas stations, we can pick up fishes from the ice boxes on the side, or even just purchase heals from the vending machines that are there, as well as just general locations of where coolers are on the map, as well as slap barrels are on the map, as well as slope trucks are on the map. There's a lot of slope trucks on the map. So those are my tips. I've done you a huge favor for making you this video. Can you do me a huge favor and subscribe down below? I'm trying to hit 10,000 subs before the end of the season. If I could hit that number, it would be absolutely incredible. And 95% of people who watch my videos aren't currently subscribed. So if you could help get that number up, that would mean a lot to me. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. I hope you guys enjoyed this new season. Don't take it too seriously. Remember, have fun with it, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.